please be honest. What makes a man instantly unattractive, even if he looks good?
I think indecisiveness is one.
Okay.
And also a man without a plan.
How does that kind of manifest itself then? What does it look like if a man's indecisive and doesn't have a plan? Are we speaking about, say, if a man's to say, oh, would you like to have a date? And you go, yeah. And he goes, okay, so what do you want to do?
From my point of view, if you ask a man, what is it that you want in the next, I don't know, few years, they should be able to tell you, oh, I'm grafting, and my priority is making money so I can get stable, or my priority is to look for the right woman and to build a family, or my priority is to focus on myself. I think it's important to have clarity.
And that clarity gives you safety and makes you feel secure, right?
I think naturally women look for security. So I think it comes down to security.
Thank you. What is something a man can do that seems attractive at first but gives you the ick later on?
I feel again it does differ depending on women.
No, we're just talking about you.
So for myself, it could be like love bombing, like straight away, very eager. I think has a woman's perspective.
But you like love bombing at first?
Not necessarily, no. I think it
But
depends on whether you're mature or not. And I think it's also dependent on your circumstances and how mature you are in your life experience. I think when a woman is approached and the man provides clarity, a plan, intention, that itself brings decisiveness, security, and you know who this man is. Whereas love bombing, naturally as a woman, you know that, okay, you have a behavior, but it may not last long.
Okay. So something I want to say, I'm not asking you about women, I'm asking you about you.
Myself.
You.
Okay, right.
I'm asking you.
Okay.
So I'm speaking to women about them.
Okay.
So don't get me wrong, like as a result of speaking to lots of different women, then I get the idea of what women are into or not into.
Yes.
But I'm asking about Kizzy. What's something that men think women want but is actually completely wrong?
Some men may automatically assume that the woman wants materialistic things and things that aren't really as important when it comes to debt.
So you don't want materialistic things?
I think myself, I don't underestimate, stability, intention, security, and love. And that's something personally that I look for.
So like diamonds, bracelets,
exactly.
Money,
it's not about
holidays.
Diamonds. It's not about bracelets, and it's not about
shoes.
Holidays. No.
Here's my credit card, go crazy.
Absolutely not. It's about, I think, stability, knowing that, okay.
But wouldn't a lot of women call that stability though? The diamonds and the money and the credit card?
It differs, like, of course it's a luxury and it's a good luxury to have. But I think naturally all women want someone that can give them safety, whether that might be financial, whether that might be emotional, whether that might be spiritual. It's dependent on the women.
Have you ever ignored a good man because he was too available?
Personally, no. And again, gentlemen, if you're listening, it's completely dependent on character. I think as a woman, if you have a gentleman there that's there when you need him and when you need help or when you need someone to call, that's actually something that you'd value. And if anything, it's something that you'd honor.
That's something, so you meet a man like that, you want to hold on with both hands?
Well, I mean, it's safe to say it's a green flag.
You don't want to let that man go?
If he's there for you, then that's something that you'd value and also acknowledge.
So it's interesting. There's been like 3 women today that have said the opposite of what you said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a woman.
Again, it's dependent on the women.
I was talking to a woman directly over there, like about half an hour ago, and what she basically said is she wants to want the man's attention but to not completely have it. And that when she has the man's attention, that's basically boring. You don't want to have his attention, But you want to feel like his attention is something that you want.
Only if I want, only if I like
Like
it.
chasing a carrot.
Yeah.
And now she's lost interest in the guy.
Well, again, it's
She
completely dependent
She
on
wants the
woman.
carrot. You know, when someone's riding a donkey and they've got like a carrot on a stick, and the donkey's walking towards the carrot, but the donkey can never reach the carrot because the carrot's tied to the stick.
Yeah.
That's effectively what she wants with the man's attention.
Okay.
What is the difference between a man that's for fun and a man that's for a relationship?
I feel like the difference between Mr. Fun and Mr. Long Term, he's the one, that's the one I'm going to put all my eggs in his basket, is he's intentional. He knows what he wants and he's confident and he's sure on himself and he's decisive. He knows that he wants you, he knows that he wants to invest in you, whether that may be time, quality time, financial, and he has a plan. He wants to get to know you, he might want to settle down in a few years, and he's sure about that. It's important to emphasize the difference between someone who's short-term and long-term is that he's intentional.
But who's Mr. Fun? What does he look like? So you've described Mr. Long Term.
Well, I mean, personally myself, I don't do short-term or Mr. Fun, but I could tell you from friends' experience.
Yeah.
Short-term is someone that is intimate straight away. Short-term might look like someone who's maybe love bombing, and I appreciate that some men are inexperienced and they do it naturally, but some men do it intentionally, and it's quite obvious to see.
If there is one thing every woman, everywhere, from every culture, every colour, every creed, every religion, they all hate in a man, is a man who doesn't have a plan, that they cannot stand, and all of that rhymes. But yeah, they hate it. They really do. It makes a lot of sense as well, because like, what are women attracted to? Leadership, right? A man who knows where he's going, like, don't worry, I got this. And why is that? Because a man who has that energy, that don't worry, I got this energy, follow me, I'm gonna lead you to the promised land. Well, that allows her to just drop in and just feel safe, looked after, nurtured, feminine, all of that good stuff. But when you do not have that, right, it's bad. Because here's the thing, right? Here is a great example or metaphor, should I say, for masculine energy and feminine energy. Let's look at sperm fertilizing the egg. What's happening? The sperm raise from the penis and they are going after their target, right? The egg is waiting for the right sperm to fertilize it. Feminine energy is a very kind of receiving energy, and masculine is very direct, right? Direct, with a plan, a vision. This is what I am doing. And when a man has a plan, and a plan can be like, this is what we're going to do on a date, but it also can be, this is what we are going to do for the next 5 years of our lives. This is how we're going to make our money. This is how we're going to start a family. This is how I am building my business. Like, for instance, I was having lunch with a female friend today, literally like an hour before I recorded this. And she said, whoa, Kieran, you're releasing a lot of content. It's really cool. It's cool that you're releasing all this content. You're working very hard. Now, why is she thinking that? Because she's seeing, whoa, Kieran has got a plan. He's like moving towards a goal, and I am moving towards a goal. The man manual is going to become fucking huge, right? Huge. You see me with these daily uploads. Why is that? Because I'm moving towards a goal and a target. And that is inherently attractive, because women like to see forward motion. They like to see vision. They like to see a man who is going out and doing things in the real world. And if you do not have the cojones, the testicular fortitude to actually go after what you want, whether or not that is something in your career, in your life, her, whatever, it's unattractive. The thing is, we as men, we get scared because it's like, we don't want to do and say the wrong thing. So because you don't want to do and say the wrong thing, you hold back, right? You hold back because, well, if I hold back, let's say like around a woman, and I go for what she wants to do, then I can't do the wrong thing because I'm doing what she wants to do, and she wants to do what she wants to do. Ergo, she'll be happy, but that's not the way it works. It's not the way it works, because she wants to do what you want to do. She wants what you want to do to be like the guiding force. And when you don't have that, it's like, well, bro, you're not a man. You're not. And something to realize is this, right? It is infinitely better to do something confidently that you shouldn't have done than to have an idea for something that you should do that is actually the right thing to do, but to not do that thing, right? Or to bring up something that's a good idea with little confidence. So here's what I mean. Let's say you're on a date with a woman and she goes, where are we going? And you've got no idea, right? Okay, you've got no idea. Take her to the first restaurant you can think of. Don't even like overanalyze it, just take her there. Now let's say that restaurant is terrible. Own the fact that that's where you took her. It is way better for you to confidently take her to a crappy restaurant with shitty food than to like gingerly think about what to do and eventually end up at an amazing restaurant. Because you're thinking, well, I took her to an amazing restaurant, so she should be happy. She's thinking about all of the indecision and the fact that you weren't sure. And how sure can she be in you if you are not sure of yourself? You see, you follow. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I hope so. Anyway, that's it for me. That is it for Kieran. Once again. You know what, guys? I'm sorry, but this might have to become a thing, you know, because boy, look at the jawline. Crikey. Anyway, that is it for the man manual. Now, I've said this once, twice, or thrice before. As Mr. Burns once said.
Not once, not twice, but thrice.
I don't remember which episode that was, but he did say it. What I've said before is this, right? Here's the thing. Do I like making these videos? I do. And you know why, right? You know why? Because I'm like a sleeper agent, right? There are people out there, shadowy elites, that have done what they can to rob you of your power, your dignity, and your agency, right? And that's the reason why you're watching this channel, because of the damage that they've done to your psyche. I am doing what I can to undo that damage. And I like that a lot. I like fighting against the nefarious and evil forces that are at play in the world. However, I also like to know that I'm making an impact. So if you are getting something from this, let me know. Let a brother know. Let me know. Tell a brother. Like, it means the world to me. And you can do that by liking, subscribing, and commenting. If you do that, not only are you going to let a brother know and let a brother feel good, but you're also going to push this video out to more people. You will tell the algorithm to show me to more people. And look, bro, you know why you need to do this, right? Look at my head, right? Look at my head. Can you see the bald patch? Yeah? You see this bald patch? Do you see this bald patch? I live with that bald patch day after day after day. Okay? Do I like it? No. Does it bring me down? Yes. Does it make me feel like a shell of myself? Yes. Does it make me feel like less of a man? Yeah. Ergo, right? The only way I can feel better, the only way I can start to feel any form of self-esteem is if share my fucking channel. Okay? Please. Hit like and subscribe. Please. Share it to more people. Otherwise, I gotta live with this bald patch. Right? If I gotta live with this bald patch, I better have some fucking subscribers, you hear me? Ah dear. But anyway, that's it for the man manual. Thank you for your time. Thank you to my viewers in Johannesburg, in Bolivia, in Rio, in Sao Paulo, in Kingston, in Tokyo, in Canggu, in Meyerhofen, in Paris. Thank you to all of you guys. I appreciate you. And hello to my future children who are watching from 2045. Yeah, your daddy was totally handsome back in his day. He was. But so are you, because you got my genes. Kieran out.